Let's talk about desserts, specifically backpacking desserts. In this video, I gathered a lot of the common backpacking desserts that you'll find at the gear shop. I know that there are so many different brands of backpacking food nowadays, but I really wanted to keep this review to the most common ones that most people would be able to find at the shop or even on Amazon. So there are 3 things that I'm really considering in this review. The first one is just the weight and the packaging. Like, is it super bulky and heavy? Because if it is, that's something I'm really not trying to carry into the backcountry, right? And then of course, taste matters. And lastly, the ease of preparation. So do I have to boil water? Are there a million other little packets that I need to take out and then put back in? All that kind of stuff. So I really thought about this. If you ever wondered about backpacking desserts and which one might be good and which ones to avoid, this video will give you at least my opinion. I can't possibly eat this amount of sugar in one sitting. I'm gonna try this over a few different camping trips. Bug flew up my nose. I mean, the aim that thing has to have. All right, this isn't distracting at all. So without further ado, let's dive into the first one. First up, I'm going to try Backpacker's Pantry Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee is actually my dad's all-time favorite dessert, so I buy it or make it for him on his birthday if I can. It's pretty thin, and I can probably fold this down and squeeze it into my pack. So overall, like, bulkiness, not that bad, but it is 4.5 ounces for a dessert. This one is 2 servings, apparently. Let's give it a try. The creme brulee here was just cold water, so that's kind of nice. Wait 10 minutes, and now we're gonna give it a try. When I opened the bag, it didn't really smell very good to me. There's actually not like a ton of flavor. I really like the crunchy caramel sugar topping a lot. If you get a bite with that, it's okay. It's like really, really sweet. There's a lot of it. Like, it's 2 servings, but I don't even think I would eat half of it. Do you want to try it?
I don't dislike it. It's just like kind of sweet.
Like maybe sweet vanilla pudding, maybe? Nick says it's like thick milk, like sweet, thick milk. But he does like milk, so there you go. I don't think I would take this backpacking. The second one that I'm going to try is the Cinnamon Apple Crisp by Alpine Air. This is 2 servings and it weighs 4 ounces. Pretty good size packaging. Boop. This one does require boiling water. Taste test time. Something I noticed when I opened the bag, and which I'm tasting now, is it tastes like real apples to me. It smelled like apples, and there's a lot of good cinnamon in here. The texture of the apple is like a little bit weird, but I think you're gonna get that with pretty much anything that's been freeze-dried, any like freeze-dried fruit that's rehydrated. I think the flavor is really good. Probably a tad too sweet for me, but definitely tastes pretty real, which is good. Overall, don't hate it, not obsessed with it. Wanna try it?
I agree with everything you said.
Nick agrees with everything I said. Yeah? Yeah. Next up, I have a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich by the brand called Cosmic in the organic double chocolate chip flavor. Now, I have tried freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches before. I actually filmed it in another video and I didn't like it at all. Like, I didn't like the texture. I thought the flavor was weird and I just wasn't into it. But the packaging of this like really caught my eye. I love this like simple kind of pastel-y packaging, and I was like, I'm gonna give this another try. They have a few other flavors. Unlike the other one that I tried, there's no cookies on the top or the bottom. It looks like it's just freeze-dried ice cream. You can tell it's very creamy and like good ice cream that they started with. The texture of this one is a lot more creamy. It's less like chunky and chalky than the other one that I tried. For the size and the weight, this is a really nice dessert in my opinion for that. Some of the other ones that I'm testing are a lot bigger and a lot heavier and a lot bigger servings, which I just cannot eat all by myself. So this is a really nice little dessert. I would actually be curious to try some of their other flavors. Do you want to try one of this?
It's a big piece. I don't really like double chocolate chip, but if it was cookies and cream, I'd carry this.
I would carry this again, maybe try some of the other flavors, but overall, I feel like the quality is pretty good. I'm actually really liking this. It doesn't crumble into like a million pieces.
Yeah, like it's pretty good.
It's really good, actually. I am impressed. So the next one that we're gonna try here is the Raspberry Crumble by Mountain House. I've already added the hot water to it, so we're just waiting the 5 minutes. I will say packaging on this is just huge. It just would take up a ton of room in your pack for a dessert. So that's something that like I'm just not into right away. We'll give it a try. It has 4 servings in this one package. Okay, it doesn't look great. Just doesn't taste real, it tastes fake. But then also the consistency is just mushy and there's just not much texture in here. Yeah, there's just really, I would not carry this into the backcountry. Definitely not worth the size, not worth the weight. Weird texture, or I guess lack of texture. It's just mushy and tastes fake. Is that too harsh? Do you wanna try some?
Tastes like you squeezed out the inside of a toaster strudel. Like that it's warm, but that's it.
It's just not for me for all of the reasons that I just said. Next up we have Backpackers Pantry Dark Chocolate Cheesecake Mix. I think this is a really popular one for dessert. I love dark chocolate, I love cheesecake, so definitely wanted to give this one a try. It weighs 4.5 ounces and it has 2 servings. I kind of have a feeling that the serving is gonna be still too big, like it's gonna be really sugary. So we'll see, let's give it a try. We've arrived at the taste test. It's been about 10 minutes, cold water, nothing to boil, so that's kind of nice. It looks like chocolate pudding. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be, which is a good thing. I would say like it's a nice, smooth, chocolatey flavor. I just would call it a pudding. Definitely, I'm not getting any sort of cheesecake thing, but for like a chocolate pudding, I kind of like it. I think the serving size is way too big. Kind of as I suspected, it's just a lot. I think I would like a few bites of this and then that's it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this. It tastes more like a chocolate pudding than a chocolate cheesecake flavor. Just kind of know that going into it. But overall, a lot better than I was expecting. The last one that I am taste testing is the Mango Sticky Rice by Backpackers Pantry. This weighs 5.2 ounces and it has 2 servings. It requires boiling water and 15 minutes wait time. Let's give it a try. I think this could double as a breakfast. It actually says it on here that it could be a breakfast, and I like it because it's not overly sweet and has a good mango flavor. The mangoes are similar to the apples in the apple crisp where they just have a weird chewy texture because they've been freeze dried, but overall the flavor is pretty good. I would consider this more a meal than a dessert, and the serving size is just pretty large, but the flavor is good. You wanna try it?
Pretty good. I like it.
This is definitely a lot of food. Can you imagine eating like a full meal and then eating this as well? Be like, yeah, that's a lot. Woo! Okay, that was quite the backpackers dessert journey we just went on. Let me know before you go in the comments, what is your favorite backpacking or camping dessert? I'm really curious what other people think of these. For me personally, my favorite one was the Cosmic Freeze-Dried Ice Cream Sandwich. It was small and lightweight, so it's perfect for backpacking, and I thought it just tasted really good. I talked to a few other people who've tried that, and they say the cookies and cream flavor is the best, so I'm definitely gonna give that one a try. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on camping, hiking, and backpacking. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.